worry about that right now. We are going inside. It's too cold for that today. So all those boxes of gloves are actually Lexus taillights. My buddy Mike has 3 full sets right here, 4 taillights each. For the big body Lexus cars, I want to say it's an LS400. And what he wants to do is start making or producing clear taillights. Like, they used to have late 90s, early 2000s for these cars. Can't get them so much anymore. So he's going to go about making some of these himself. And he was kind enough to drop all these off for me to split them open for him. I have mentioned in a couple of videos that I used to do a bunch of custom headlights and stuff. I kind of strayed away from that. Somehow I keep coming back to it though. Now it's taillights this time. But I'm actually not the one that's going to be making these. I'm simply just taking these all apart for him. He's going to do all the work to it and then bring them back. I'm going to seal them for him. With headlights, this old, it's just a little easier to have somebody that's taken these apart before pull them apart rather than risk breaking them. I mean, if you break one light, the whole set's gone. I'm not going to go real deep into it. This is more for him than it is for our channel or anything like that. But I did still want to show you guys kind of a little bit of everything I do on the weekend. I mean, we have the Toyota sitting outside that we're going to be doing some fiberglass work on, depending on the weather today. I came home to snow and I planned on doing that out in the driveway because it is a lot of fiberglass work and I don't want that all over my garage. So we're kind of all over the place right now. I still want to get you guys some video and whatnot to keep you guys into this. Stickers. I mentioned a little bit on the social media. They are underway. I've paid for them. They're being produced. Now we're just waiting on the turnaround time for them. So keep in touch about those. Keep an eye on the channel. Watch the videos. I will be mentioning stuff on here on how you can win some free ones once I get them. Still kind of working around with what I want to do for clothes. I might start with hats instead of shirts. Just trying to prevent having a bunch of overhead, especially since right now I'm just getting started. And as you can see, it's not like I have hundreds of thousands of followers right now. So ordering a bunch of shirts would end up in me having a bunch of shirts sitting here until they're all sold. Different sizes nonetheless. Hats, one size fits all. I can kind of make more sense of having some hats sitting around than a bunch of shirts that only fit certain people. I will have shirts soon. It'll probably be a pre-order like it used to be, where, I take an order on what everyone wants, and then I have them made and then send them out, rather than having a bunch of stock sitting here and just hoping you guys need the same sizes that I have. Furthermore with that, I'm also trying to figure out a way to do all of this payment-wise without having PayPal or Venmo or anything like that come at me at the end of the year with a bunch of taxes for essentially profiting, making income through the app and whatnot. Heard a bunch of rumors about if you keep it under $500 a year, they don't hit you for that or whatnot. Even if they do hit me with it, I don't care. I just want to know ahead of time, so I've got to know what to have aside for it. I just want to make sure I do it right, even if it is low volume. I don't want that to jeopardize me at the end of the year and come out of nowhere and hit me. So if you guys have any knowledge or input on that, comment that below. But other than that, let's get started on these lights. So the first thing I did, pulled the harness and the bulb, pulled out the little vents. Basically what you want to do is get this down to just the bare housing. You don't want anything in the oven that doesn't have to go in there when you're baking these open. Pull off these little bumpers. And that should be it. So now these are ready to go into the oven, and yeah, we are throwing them in an actual oven. I'm not going to get too into what temperature, how long, this and that. Everyone's got their own process. Not so much that I'm not going to give away my secrets, but at the same rate, I'm not here to tell you guys how I do it and then have you mess up a set of headlights or taillights doing it. In fact, most taillights are usually plastic welded around the seam, and you can't even do this with them. These, however, look like they're silicone. So rather than cutting them open with a Dremel and re-gluing them, we're going to try baking them first. And hope it works, because I have a lot of lights to do today. So let's get to it. One down. To give you guys a little preview on what's going to happen with these. They're going to look something like this. Now, with the Lexus Toyota community, a lot of guys take them apart just like this, seal the edges, and use this inner lens as an outer lens. Because, I mean, it does, honestly, it looks really good that way. And you're done, it's clear. The downside is you have these ridges now. These spots here, let's see better this way. Which some people might not care. Shave them down, do whatever, fill this in. You can do that, or you can do what Mike's gonna do, and essentially, so not really giving away what he's doing, but essentially turning this lens clear so that this can go back over the Toyota housing, Lexus housing for us at least, and have a legit set of full clears with the outer lens protecting it. So that's all you're looking at inside the normal housing. Gonna look pretty good in my eyes. I'm a huge fan of, good, I'm cutting my head off the whole time. I'm a huge fan of clear tails with the whole mini truck thing, and growing up in the 90s, and that's when I got into cars, everyone was doing that. So I fully support him going about doing this. The other end of it, which is more what he's into, is the JDM, like VIP, seeing is starting to bring them back too. They were probably just as heavy into it as all of the mini trucks and stuff were. So yeah, I'm excited to see the outcome of this. I've got a ton more to do. Well, all the housings are done. They're all separated and ready for Mike to pick up. Hopefully we'll have a video here probably in a week or so. I don't know how long it's going to take him to clear them all out, but hopefully we'll have a video of us resealing those too and can show you guys the finished product. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for that video of the Hilux you saw sitting in the garage. Going to be doing some fiberglass work on that. And also, keep an eye and ear out for those stickers that'll be coming to the channel soon. Appreciate you guys watching. See you next time.